Bloody, bloody, we likes to fall. I'm on the rock right now. Public economy #1. Yo, boy. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Please respond when I call your name. Kevin Charles.
Welcome to another edition of the Triple H Breakdown. My name is Rashawn.
How you doing? I'm Saif Diggy.
Peace, my name June.
And today we're going to be reviewing the Grammy Award-winning Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Classic.
Lauryn, we miss you so much.
Please come back.
Seriously.
Man, I mean, that album alone, that sculpted the female MC. I mean, there were others prior, great, but Lauryn Hill really showed talented lyricism. Just happened to be a female, but lyricism was beyond it. Also put R&B on there. I mean, just coming from the Fugees and making her mark there. That album is a classic, classic album from beginning to end.
Absolutely.
It sure is. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, 16-track album, man. You know what was interesting about Lauryn? You know, like they had a lot of female MCs at the time that she was out. You had Little Kim, and you had Foxy Brown, and you had a couple of others, but they were selling sex. These chicks were selling their ass. Lauryn Hill came with talent, with genuine talent. You know what I mean? And lyricism. She was able to spit and sing and play instruments. So she created a new
Standard.
She upped the standard with hip hop, you know, and she made it interesting again. And this was like, I would like to say, like the golden era. This was around a time when, you know, you had a lot of people selling platinum, double platinum, triple platinum, quadruple platinum, things that's not a reality today. She had a few interesting collaborations. I think Santana played the guitar on a couple of these tracks. You know what I mean? Santana, that's a big deal.
Big deal.
And not only that, she won like 5 Grammys that year for this album. 5 or 6 Grammys, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and she co-produced Santana's album.
Did she?
Yeah, and won a Grammy for that.
I didn't know that.
So she was the first female to ever win.
You know what?
Like 2 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Like 2 years in a row.
She does production.
Yeah, she produced.
Wow.
Yeah, so
and the album went 8 times platinum.
it went 8 times platinum. You know, so she really made a major impact with this album. I mean, yeah,
it changed people's thinking, people's outlook.
Oh yeah.
This album really brought her to a level that was, you know, it can't be matched. That's why when they come on all these other, you cannot match to Lauryn. You can't. You can't.
I think she's just lightning in the bottle, man. Lauryn Hill is one of those brief seconds in life when you get to see pure, epic greatness. And we all knew that from the moment we saw her with the Fugees. To take nothing away from Wyclef and Prize, man, but damn, it's like when Lauryn came on the screen, not just visually, she's a beautiful sister, man, this beautiful, beautiful woman, but skill-wise, it was scary almost, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, she's an incredible lyricist. She was, just lyricists across the board. She will shit on any MC that would ever step on the stage or ever get out of pocket and say something reckless. And she would do it in such a manner that would not only embarrass you, but educate you. And you had to warn yourself with it. And this album, she took all of those elements that made her dope and she galvanized it and took it to another level and gave us like a more well-rounded representation of herself, be it through R&B and being a vocalist to her lyrical skill, man. And that's evident on songs like Zion, you know, where she makes a tribute to her son, which, I mean, come on, man. That's going to be one of those songs that's going to last forever.
Yeah.
He's going to grow up and saying, wow, my mother was dope. My mother was incredible, man.
Yo, dude.
And she didn't have to sell sex.
She didn't have to.
You know, which a lot of women did. Unfortunately, you know, they had to do certain things to attain certain advantages. You know, with unlike people like Little Kim, you know, who had to do a lot of innuendo.
She used to be scared of the dick.
Right, stuff like that. You know, people was actually co-signing that. Can you believe that?
I mean, I know a lot of chicks that from that song alone started sucking dick. Not to be disrespectful,
Right,
you know what I mean? But she, you know what I mean? The truth is 100. They heard that song, they started, you know, before they used to front. Now, you know,
They
used to be scared. But Lauryn, she brought a plight. She like really spoke to a lot of sisters. A lot of her songs. That thing. There's another song. It's deep to me because, you know, when I was with my daughter's mother, there was times that we would get in arguments. So I heard her, and she would just blast this Lauryn Hill song. Man, it basically breaks down like a breakup, talking about breakup and.
That was the one she was
It Hurt So Bad?
One of the Marley brothers.
When her
It Hurt So Bad.
When it hurts so
About
bad.
Rohan.
It hurts so bad.
Yo,
She's going in on Rohan.
Yeah.
that emotion, you know, women take that in. Like, you know, women love Mary J. Blige for what she did for them. She made them strong. You know, chicks like Lil' Kim because it made them more whorish. But Lauryn, that made a lot of sisters really up their game, knowledge-wise, and just how they present themselves.
Yeah.
And how they, you know, it was dope. You know what I mean?
She's like a modern age. I mean, you've heard a lot of comparisons to Nina Simone
Yeah.
when it comes to her. But what made her so dope to me and so revolutionary is that only certain artists can do the complete opposite of what we were talking about in previous episodes. And by that I mean only certain artists can take knowledge and education and some kind of foundation and make that incredibly cool without it sounding preachy. Like this is the archetype that you want to emulate. This is the woman that you want to be. This is the person that you want to be like. You want to be educated like her. You want to be strong like her and physically beautiful to her. You want to be sexy yet be classy. You know, without selling sex, like you said. You know.
Right.
So you know,
she like I said, she definitely made history with this album right here. You know, and with the Fugees, that was another legendary group too. In which I always felt that Lauryn Hill basically carried the Fugees.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She carried them. Like if you separate them independently, I mean Prize. We can't say much about Prize. There's not much we can say about Prize. I mean Wyclef to me is more a hype man.
He's more hype man producer.
Right.
He could like his production. You know.
Right.
Lauryn was the star.
Lauryn was definitely the star. You know, that's why I believe someone like Lauryn could come back anytime and probably pick up where she left off at.
her worst is still better.
Yeah.
Her rustiness, if she came back right now, her being rusty or somebody say she lost a step, that would still eclipse everybody that's in the industry right now. Every fucking artist that's in the industry, it would totally eclipse them and have them in awe and jaw drop.
Exactly.
And to touch on the album, you know, and I'm always messing up the name of the song, but that it could all be so simple.
Yeah.
That's what my baby mom. That's the song.
X Factor.
Make it hard. She had me crying in the bathroom. Like,
Yeah, that was some
I'm
powerful.
fucked up.
Yeah, that was some powerful shit. Yeah, man, like I remember playing this shit so much, I damn near broke that fucking CD. I damn near broke that CD, brother. I'm not lying to you. Like that stayed on repeat.
Right.
Like I remember my man, like, yo, you in love, son? Yo, son, you in love? You playing that lovey shit? Like, yo, son, shut up, son.
Shit is real
That's-
soulful,
it was
soulful.
real soul and executed to perfection.
Yes, it was.
I mean,
It was.
that shit. Oh my goodness, man. Yo, I'll let y'all say what y'all gotta say, but that's my shit.
Yeah,
I throw that in there.
Yeah, just one of them joints that just make everybody get quiet, even to this day.
Exactly.
Even to this day, it holds weight. It's not dated at all. Her vocals is so. Damn, man. Like,
It's one of the great. This is one of the great albums. This is one of the great hip hop albums. You know what I mean?
Time, yeah.
And you know, just about every song I played on the radio, if not, just about every song I play off this album, a lot of people don't get that. A lot of MCs, even a lot of platinum artists don't get
Yeah,
that.
they don't
A lot
get
of platinum artists get platinum off of one song.
Yep.
You know, like one good song on the album.
They don't push albums no more. They focus on singles.
Right.
But
Single.
when your album could be a single, any track on there,
Right.
that's a major accomplishment. Major. To be able to transcend any track is worthy.
Yeah.
But to go into the album to more in depth, look what happened after. Like, that album was so powerful and pivotal that people started picking at her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you got people that said they helped write the album and they suing her and this and it just, then the Marleys, man, damn, them Marley boys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rohan.
Fuck the,
Mr.
Rohan,
Fuck
god
the
damn
game
you,
up, son.
Rohan, god damn you.
Rohan fucking game up, son.
You fucked up hip hop, Rohan. But that shit just tore her apart, man. There was a point like that. She did an album after that, the Unplugged joint,
Right. I remember watching that.
and that was a lot of pain. Like, you know, I remember seeing the MTV Unplugged, like,
And was still in awe.
still in awe.
was in
You
awe
know, she's
watching.
crying,
She was
going
in-
off, and you know, it just was powerful, man. But you seen like she's going through some things right now, man. Like, they even had artists. I remember Talib Kweli had a song talking about, you know, he want Lauren back type shit. You know,
That goes to show how epic she was, man.
Yeah.
When you got artists who look to you almost you was like, it's like Lauren surpassed hip hop and almost became a religion in a sense during that
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
a lot of chicks was in the sisterhood of Lauren, son.
Yeah,
it was.
man, like shit, like some New World Order shit.
It
and,
was.
And real quick, I think she's one of those artists that you can obviously see is pure talent. And she speaks purely from the heart. She sings purely from the heart. She rhymes purely from the heart. It's emotional. It's not a gimmick with her. It's not a brand. It's just her emotion, right? We knew that when we seen her in Sister Act.
Right.
But it's like once the industry politics came into play, and her personal life with the Rohan, you know, with the Marleys came into play, and her problems with the Fugees,
Right.
that shit almost just destroyed her on the inside because she trusted so many of these people. She had love for so many of these people.
Right.
You know, when you're one of them people, I know I'm one of them type of cats. I'm not ashamed to say it. When you wear your heart in your sleeve and your closest people to you turn their back on you or shit on you in some way, shape, or form, it will seriously affect your music. You can't put it out with the same passion and conviction. You know what I mean? It's not a gimmick to you. This shit is emotional. Them lyrics are emotional. You're gonna feel the pain, but you're not gonna see the same exuberance as far as getting up there and want to do album after album.
It's definitely a distraction. Yeah. But you know, she got a lot of work in, man. She definitely made history, man. From the Nas collabos with If I Ruled the World, the Roberta Flack rendition of Killing Me Softly. She made history, man. I mean, we was interested in Lauren from day one, and we still love Lauren. That's why everyone out there is like, you know, come back. Even if you look at her videos on YouTube, you're gonna see multiple comments. Lauren, come back, come back, come back. Everybody. Word. So, Lauryn Hill, Miseducation, dope album. You know, out of 1 to 10, I get at an 11.
11.
Well, man, all across the board, man.
Word.
This is all across the board.
Dude,
11.
you can't even, it doesn't even make sense to go which song, each one.
It's one of them ride out songs.
Yes, Ride Out, beautiful. The interludes, you know, all that was brilliant, you know. And you know, any closing statements for this?
You need it in your life if you don't have it, and you know, for all artists out there, this is the standard, man. This is my standard at least, and if you love music like you say you do, this is the standard, man, that you got to get to. If you can't at least somewhere get in the vicinity of this, you might want to rethink your career, man. 'Cause she's one of my idols.